Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Here we are going to be taking a look at the final three holes 16 to 18 of the opening round Grizzly Tournament Pro Division. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. I hope that the opening round videos have helped and that you guys are going to be making the weekend round. So let's take a look at hole 16 now. Oops, sorry about that. So we are going to be using our Guardian, using max backspin, 0.5 right spin, and what we want to focus on here is our second bounce, which I will pause it as soon as we find it here. So you see we are in the second row, dark green row, and it is, you can see like the light green square. My guide is touching the end of that. We are going to be adjusting P3 plus 30% at mid. And you are going to want to favor a 1201 pull here. And then take a look at my curl, which I am going to tweak. So you see my center line is touching like the end of the shot circle there. And then also look at my center or my line right there. So it's like splitting the white in the navigator. That's not going to change. What I am changing is the curl. I do get this to drop, but you will see I come in right edge. So I do drop it for the hole in one. Now I do make a minor tweak here and just reduce a tiny bit of curl. And then you will see it come in dead center. So find your landing position. And then again, P3 numbers, even though we are going to be using a navigator here, using max backspin, 0.5 right spin, favor a 1201 pull. And now watch my curl this time. So you see I reduce it this time. And instead of being at the end right there, I am, if you look at like the bottom portion of it, I'm just outside of that. So that is something to reference with your center line. Actually, I do go right on it. I thought I did, but I wasn't 100%. So I go right on that bottom part of the line instead. And then as you will see, this time I come in dead center. So that was my tweak to that hole to make sure we have some room to work with, because this shot has even dropped on a grate as long as you are catching that funnel. Now for hole 17, we are going to be using our big topper, using 8.5 topspin, 1 left spin, using a navigator. If you do have a lower level big topper, you can use a kingmaker, because you could use any level big topper here. So I would say if you have a big topper 1 to 4, use a kingmaker. If you have a 5 plus, I would use a navigator. And then look for your second bounce to be in the middle here of the, so you can see there's two different sets of roughs. I am having it dead center of that. That is what I am looking for. And then I am adjusting P0 plus 5% max. This was definitely a different wind angle than I'd practiced this one 4 times just to be sure, because I was getting this rollout that I am getting here to where it rolls out pretty hard. I was just making sure I wasn't gonna go into the sand trap. So definitely an easy chip there for eagle now. For hole 18, we are going to be using our rock and a kingmaker. A rock 6 and 7 is going to start at the plus 15. Rock 8 start at the plus 10. Rock 9 start at the plus 9. I'm using 0.2 topspin with 3 left spin. My red ring is touching the rough on the left. Adjustment here is P3 plus 10% max. And then I'm using a half ball of left curl. You could add a little bit more left curl if you would like, if you are nervous about hitting a great right. I personally like this landing position, so this is where I want to be. 324 yards is our drive. Now for our second shot, you're going to want to find the sticky spot. Once you find that, add your spins, and then I am looking to be in the dark green row right of the pin, and then I didn't find it here yet. I've been around 3 topspin, and side spin hasn't been too much. It's been very minimal. Let's see if I could get a... So if you look at my guide, the top part of it is like in the center, and then it's curling back down to be in the center of that row right of the pin. Oh, geez, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. And then once we find this position, we are going to adjust P3 minus 30% at slider. So here I'm at max, and then I am favoring a 1201 pull. And then very important, we are going to use inner wall left curl. This hole, I would highly recommend using a P4 ball if you have them to spare. And if you do use a P4 ball here, just add 0.1 to your adjustment using the slider P3 slider numbers. So that's going to be it. I hope this helped again, and leave any comments to let me know how you guys did. Just to remind you guys again, I am not going to be posting any weekend round, but I have been streaming with Rockwood on Sundays, pro round, so you could catch me there. Yeah, and I hope you guys did great, and I will see you guys on Sunday, hopefully.